Yay Networks.
Welcome to another episode of There I Said It. I'm Vic Jagger.
And I'm Gary with the T.
Yeah, and we are missing 3, okay? Your girl.
You know what she's doing.
I
she
know
probably
what she's doing.
Probably somewhere having a sucker.
No, you know what? I just saw a story, though. Southwest Airlines in Dallas. Somebody done punched the agent in the head. Now, and Frida's ain't been answering her phone, so I don't know if she's locked up.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Locked up and they won't let her ass out.
Okay. Listen, I don't know what's going on with these people and airlines and going off. And why would you risk getting banned? Put on the no-fly zone.
But, right? Vic, I mean, sometimes your patience gets short. And I know my patience get very short sometimes. And, you know, right now, people, especially dealing with this COVID and what have you, people just probably just sick and tired of being sick and tired. So, girl, you say, because you know sometimes those damn ticket agents, baby, get fly with you. And, baby, a girl say, honey.
But we gotta learn a little bit of patience. And if you're on a flight, you already know the rules. Keep your mask on. I went down a rabbit hole of fights on a plane because people wanted to take their mask off and then wanted to fight the flight attendants. Like, you can't do that. Zip on the no-fly zone.
Well, you better wear a good mask. Let me tell you something big. When I'm not a big flyer, but I had a mask on when I was on the flight. Girl, you got to have a light mask. Cause them damn thick ones, you can't breathe. Hell, for them couple of hours. And I'm like, oh, Lord.
Well, we know you be at first class, Gary. So
first class, yeah. Baby, I don't be in this first class. Honey. They put, I'll tell you my secret later, but yeah.
Okay. Let me know. Yes. How was your weekend?
You know what? It was uneventful, but it was nice. It was so pretty Sunday. I don't know if you ever experienced this. Girl, I got my car bathed and I was just riding around town. I didn't want to come home. I didn't want to come home because it was so pretty, but I had nothing to do. So I just rolled around and talked on the phone, girl, until I got tired. Then I came home.
You know what, though? That's how we feel when we get our car cleaned and it's all glistening. I thought I saw you know what? That was probably last weekend. You were looking sharp, and I didn't get to tell you that. You went to the wedding.
Yeah, Monyetta's wedding.
Monyetta's wedding, and you looked fabulous. Okay,
well, thank you, man.
Yes, you did. I know you just showed your face and left.
Yeah, I did. I didn't even stay for the reception. I pulled that suit out the closet, girl, and it was something. Oh, baby, she was a little tight, honey, but I put on my girdle, and baby, I squeezed it.
Tiny ass.
Yes, ma'am, honey.
This.
And I got in it, and it works because, you know, I had asked a couple of people, I said, what's the color? Because you know how y'all doing all this damn color coordinated stuff now. So I wanted to well, what was the color? But I didn't get in touch with nobody. So I said, well, girl, the Lord put me in that brown one, honey, and it worked.
And everybody was there. Oh, my gosh. I said, Gary probably didn't show his face and left on out. You didn't go to the reception. How did you miss the food?
You want me to be honest with you? I thought I was going to miss Real Housewives of Potomac. So I had to hurry up and get home. Girl, got home, damn it, I was still an hour early. I'm like, I could have stayed at the damn reception. Because, you know, they had seating for everybody. So she had my seat specifically for me. And I thought I was going to miss the show.
Wow. So, okay. So is this the best season so far for you? The best franchise? Like that city? Potomac is the best?
Yeah, Potomac is good because, baby, I love Miss Wendy, baby. Miss Wendy. Do you ever watch it?
I do watch the clips. Now, I have been trying to get, because I just couldn't. I told you, we had a conversation about this. Like, these ladies, it was too many of them that was really, like, getting on my nerves. And that's why I asked you. I said, they cannot act like this in real life. And you said, yes, ma'am.
Yes, they can.
This is how they are.
Baby.
And I'm just speaking of the shit starters, for real, you know.
Yeah. But it's a good show. I really want, and you know, I don't know how I could get into shows like that, but you know, it's hard for me to get regular TV. Like some of the shows y'all be watching and stuff. I'm like, girl, I go to
baby
TV One, OWN, Bravo, BET. That's it.
Oh, I am the streaming queen as well. So I love those shows, especially, you know, when they show like older sitcoms, like from the 90s. You know, you got your Martin and, you know, you got the Parkers and all that. Good Times. Oh my gosh, the Jeffersons, all of that.
Yes.
But I also love shows that I can binge watch, and Netflix and Disney Plus and all that. It's too many streaming services out now, but Real Housewives of Potomac is something that I feel like I'm gonna have to binge this last season, because it got a lot of people talking. This Miss Mia, Miss Escala, Miss Candace is ready to get everybody fighting.
Yes, honey. So, I love it, baby, because baby, Miss Wendy reads, honey. She reads the girls for filth, bitch. Yes.
But you know what? Have you noticed that Andy has been a little more vocal and coming at not just in, the Potomac franchise, where he, him and Candace he's asking her like, do you feel like you played any part in this? But on other franchises too, Andy been getting the ladies together a little bit. And I said,
he's kind of across the board, honey. At one point you was thinking he was just coming for the girls of color, but honey, he comes for all the girls, honey. He kind of let them have it. And they let him have it too. So yeah, he's something else.
Yes, indeed. So how do you feel about Miss Nene possibly returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yeah,
she said she has some unfinished business.
She ain't got no damn unfinished business. Girl, it's called unfinished check. Girl, you need a check, honey, like everybody else. Because, honey, girl,
wait.
And I'm just waiting to see Miss. What? What'd you say, Vic?
I said, do she need a check?
Yeah, she needs a check.
Got a lot of little
no
businesses.
She needs a check like every damn body else, honey. Now, you selling your mansion? Girl, I wouldn't sell my house that quick after my husband died, honey. I mean, but to each his own. It might be too much a house for, I don't know. But nevertheless, honey, this girl need a check like everybody else. And what unfinished business you got, girl? Half of the damn people gone now. So my thing is, you ain't got that much business, honey. You got to get you a check. That's your unfinished business, honey. And my thing also, girl, because, honey, if you read the story, baby, honey, this girl let Miss Andy have it. Talking about girl, honey, she was racist. She did the girls this, that, and that. A white queen don't play those games, baby. Now, Miss Andy said, girl, should I keep her name out of my mouth? Because that's what this girl told him to do, honey. So let's see how that play out.
And you know what? Andy said that too. I'm going to mind my business. I think she would want me to keep her name out of my mouth. So I'm not going to say that. I said, oh, that might be a bridge that Nene done burned right there.
Yes.
To even come back. But I would like to see her. I would like to see Nene finish out.
What's she going to do?
She did not, because she didn't, the way she went out, I don't want my girl to go out sad now. She got to at least finish.
She went out fine. She went out fine with her check, and she was good, honey. I mean, she did fine, honey. No, I don't see what Nene gonna bring to the damn thing, honey. You was the big star. You was the person, honey, that was barking the damn loudest, honey, that you didn't need it, that you got checks and all that other stuff. You had all these different shows and stuff like that. I don't see nobody knocking on her door now. But I did hear that somebody may bring her, that she may come back for a couple of shows, because they may talk about Greg's, funeral and stuff like that. But I don't know if this girl gonna come back, honey, and be on there for good, because who cares?
Because now look well, I'm not going to say how, because Miss Andy said that, let me not say Miss Andy, but Andy said that, what's her name? Marlo was cool without a peach or anything like that. And now Miss Marlo has a peach.
Well, she needs her peach. She's been on there damn since day one almost. And I know, baby, Miss Leak's not liking that, honey, because now, baby, Miss Marlo about to become a star. How about that?
Now, listen, if Nene becomes a friend to the show and becomes Marla, ooh, how the tables have turned.
Well, Vic, that's reality. You know how the tables turn sometimes, bitch. We're down at the bottom, and you got to rise your way on up to the top, honey.
And what do they say? Treat people the same way that you see going up, because when you come down, you might see those same people going up. So
let me give it to you another way. Darling. They say, be careful to the toes you stepping on when you're climbing up the ladder, because they may be attached to the goddamn ass you have to kiss when you come back down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That part. That part. But did you see Miss Kim and Nene kind of, reconcile their hugs and
Miss Zolciak?
Yes, Kim Zolciak, honey.
Yeah,
and they were like, we would love to see them together on screen. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't know.
Oh, to fight her again? Yeah, Miss Zolciak, honey, got her money. She just be trying to help her mom and dad. Well, shit, her mom and daddy fighting, honey. So, this girl, honey, she got her, which she said she ain't talked to him in like 6 years. So.
Listen, everybody has a little bit of dysfunction in their family.
Yeah, Oprah said we all come from dysfunctional families. We do.
Yes. Exactly. Now, I'm just saying, we talk a lot of stuff about, Real Housewives and all of that. And, they go overseas and they're, learning new languages and things like that. You see where I'm going with this? Now, listen, learning a new language can definitely be intimidating. And I mean, I wholeheartedly wanted to learn Spanish. Okay. When I tried to give it a little shot, I know a little bit because I learned it in school, and just the time commitment and trying to really learn it, it gets frustrating. But thanks to Babbel, y'all, the number
Miss
one
Babbel.
selling language learning app. The whole process is so much fun. And when learning is fun, that means you want to continue to do it and continue to do it. And it's fast and easy. It's a language learning app. And whether you want to learn a new language or you want to have, you going on an upcoming trip. And I said, I'm going to go to Costa Rica again, y'all. So I'm going to use Babbel so I can make sure I brush up on everything. You can engage in a new hobby. Babbel teaches like bite-sized language lessons for real world use, y'all. So look, they're like 15-minute lessons. 15. And it's a perfect way to learn on the go. And
but let me tell you
the best part, you don't have this in the classroom.
Let me tell you something, girl. Your ass talking about that. I'm trying to learn English. Okay. Okay, girl. While you're clouding, I'm still trying to learn English, and I'm here. So, girl, definitely honey, trying to get French and Spanish and all that, honey. I'm definitely trying to learn English. So,
Italian, German. Learn it all, Gary.
But this is the deal, though, girl. Right now, Vic, honey. Right now, honey. When you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, girl, you'll get an additional, hear what I'm saying now, an additional 3 months for free. That's free, honey. You get 3 months for free. Now that's 6 months, y'all, for the price of 3, honey. So just go to Babbel.com and use the promo code I said it. That's BABB. That's BABB, baby, EL.com. That's Babbel.com and code I said it. And you know what? Babbel, honey, that's the language for life, baby. So, girl, I'm not only am I going to try to learn some more English, I'm going to learn me some Spanish so I can say some good things to you, Vic.
No, I love that. And you know what? Just in case you want to see if you're saying it correctly, Babbel has speech recognition technology. And so that helps you to improve your pronunciation. Say, hola, Gary. Say, hola.
Hola. Can I say? Well, I ain't gonna say the one I know, honey, because I know a good one.
Please don't say the one But yes, purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, y'all, and you'll get an additional 3 months absolutely free. Go to Babbel.com and use the promo code I said it.
I said it. Babbel.com, y'all. Woo, woo, woo.
Now, you know who else done said something?
Oh, girl.
Dr. Dre's ex-wife. She is not
playing. Oh, baby, Miss Nicole.
She wants her coins. Wants her coins. So
she getting her coins too. She gonna get them.
She's owed over $1 million in legal fees. And she's asking the sheriff, like, hey, listen, I need you to go get my money. When will this situation be over? How long is this going to be?
How long is it going to last?
Out?
Girl, but you know what? Not be for it, not big, honey. And I don't know if I don't understand y'all women. Now, a lot of y'all women have been going up against Miss Nicole. I have no problem with Miss Nicole deserved that money. Everybody talking about, well, she didn't do no damn beats. She didn't do. Well, girl, she was there as his wife supporting him. So he needed her there.
Let me say that. I agree that she needs a pretty coin. Okay,
yes,
because
honey.
I think any woman that stays in this type of marriage, and what I mean is a man in the industry. And you know how it is to date these like celebrities, these guys. I feel like she's been through enough and she deserves her fair. If she had to deal with him in this marriage and she was a part of that marriage, yes. She deserves to have a little coin when she leaves.
She deserves, exactly. But the deal is though too. Now let's be clear, now, honey. Now even though I don't know if they were married or not or whatever, but honey, let's not forget about Miss Chalet, baby. Now Miss Chalet, honey, this girl didn't get nothing but a beat down allegedly. But
wait a minute, what?
Miss Chalet, girl, honey, something in her heart, honey. Dr. Dre was with her and got a baby with her. So she didn't get much, honey. So Miss Nicole, a clean house, honey. So and then too, these type of men like that, they love those exotic looks, and Miss Nicole had that exotic look, so pay her for her damn look. How about that?
What about when he was allegedly, dating Miss April, Omarion's ex, April Jones?
Yes.
And she was getting the bags, the cars, and all this, all this stuff. And Miss Nicole was like, oh, boo. No. What y'all not going to do is be over in this house thinking y'all going to take my bags and my shoes. And she went over there and got all that shit. I said, that's when I was like, yes, bitch, go get all your bags. Because that's what we're not going to do.
So, Vic, are you a bag shoe girl, honey, or you'd rather have the coin, honey?
So I would definitely rather have the coin because I could buy my own bags and shoes. While it's nice if a man does that, I can buy my own bags. Give me the coin so then I can use that money or put it away, or you know how, Gary, you taught me well. Listen, you put some away and then you spend what you want.
That's right. Don't be crazy. Maybe you better have a bank account, honey, stashed away. You got to put it under your damn mattress. But girl, honey, get some of your coins, honey. You spend some and you keep some, honey. So, but Mr. Cole she won her court fees paid, and he's gonna wind up. I think if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna wind up paying her court fees and stuff like that because the judge probably don't like him. You don't know what type of judge she got, honey. And honey, she got the last lawyer. So, baby, but it's amazing how this man is fighting this woman. How y'all said tooth and nail,
tooth and nail. And he has fighting. The money. That's the thing. But you know what?
There's a difference, though, Vic, between African in America and a European American.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the biggest difference?
Baby, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates say, girl, here's y'all's. Y'all worked for, y'all were here for me. This damn Negro is fighting her goddamn for everything he can. Don't want to give her nothing. But she was there for him, too. So, baby girl, it's just
Miss Bezos.
Honey, thank you. I know one thing. When Miss Nicole get herself together, I bet she ain't gonna look at nothing black but some tires. So, baby,
okay.
No, ma'am.
Listen, Nicole is tired of playing games, but please believe she is her own detective. She made sure to have her receipts lined up. And when you want to play detective, if you just like a good mystery, and since we're talking about games, let's talk about June's Journey. Okay,
Miss June's Journey, honey. I love it.
Perfect game for you. Now, that's one thing that I do love to do when I'm sitting there, and I like to, first of all, I think I'm a detective anyway. I think they should hire me at the FBI. Okay. So I love solving mysteries. So you can let your inner Sherlock Holmes, and then listen, let me tell you something. You have different games. You can escape to your Sherlock Holmes or like your Roaring 20s. So it's
like the Roaring 20s, Vic. It's like back in the day.
Right. And you can search for hidden clues to solve mystery after mystery across thousands of vivid scenes. Isn't that the best part? Like, you're engaged with this game. There are new chapters every week, and there's always a new case waiting to be cracked. I cannot stop watching something or playing something until I solve the mystery. So if you are ready to, awaken your inner detective, you can download June's Journey for free on the Apple Store or Google Play. Download it for free. And this is something that you're going to love playing, especially if you love solving mysteries like me.
I do. I love it. And Vic, I love doing it when I'm just sitting around the house, honey, not doing nothing, honey, when I'm just trying to unwind, girl. Now, I'm still trying to get into the thing of having me a nice, refreshing beverage while I'm doing this, but I just want to just sit down, relax, baby, and just unwind, honey. And just, baby, just do it, honey. It helps my mental. It gives me that pickup, because back in the day, honey, I used to do other things for that pickup, but now, honey, I just relax, honey, play my game, honey. And just,
and I'm going to tell you, June's Journey will have you obsessed like me. And like I said, I'm not going to stop until I solve this mystery. And the fact that I have different scenarios and I can keep going each week, different chapters. Yes, download June's Journey for free today, y'all. I'm telling you, on the Apple App Store or Google Play. And now, speaking of free, Chico DeBarge is free now.
But hell, he's going back.
I mean, this is like the second time in less than a year. I don't know what's going on. Like you said, Gary, what we say, we need to just keep Chico DeBarge in our prayers.
Yes, honey. You got to solicit the prayer warriors.
They say back on November 6th, Somebody called for a disturbance at a motorhome. Chico DeBarge is a motor
Chico DeBarge.
home.
All the money they had.
Yes, and that was my thing. That's what I'm gonna ask you about too, Gary, because I need for you to give me a little lesson on the DeBarge family because I am confused.
Yes,
so Chico DeBarge, his motorhome, allegedly his tags were expired, and then so they impounded it. But then when they searched the RV, they found meth and other drug paraphernalia. And I'm like, where did Chico DeBarge, like, where did this shift happen? I know he's been in trouble in the past, but I thought that he might have been, getting himself together. But apparently this is a thing for the entire family.
Yes, it is. But the sad thing about it is, Big Honey, and this is very sad, honey. We was just talking about it, the dysfunctional family. They come from a very dysfunctional family. Their daddy was very abusive, honey. They did some things to them, honey, that, you just wouldn't even conceive, honey. And that's like one of the brothers, like when, was it Bobby DeBarge, he had a real bad drug problem and stuff. If you watch Unsung, you can see their story, honey.
And you know what? And Russ did the DeBarge movie, now that I think about it.
So, honey, it was so sad. Beautiful people, honey, and stuff like that, but they came from, their family was very dysfunctional, honey. And I mean,
but Chico was like one of those, like, he had the bald head and he was just out there, and you just never know what, especially celebrities, you never know. As much as people talk about, oh, this person is goals, or they're on Instagram, showing they got this, that, and the other, people really be going through it behind the scenes.
Girl, yes, they do. And that's why they say you don't know what happens behind closed doors and stuff. We played the song, and the song that they wrote, it was so many times, Know Just How You Feel. Oh, that was such a beautiful song, which most of the DeBarge songs were really nice, honey. And, when we were young, honey, everybody wanted to be the DeBarge because they were, honey, nice, honey, caramel colored, honey, wavy hair and all that stuff, honey.
Yeah.
And it was, Bunny was beautiful, honey. I mean, if you see them now, baby, they went through some hard times. Some real hard times. So it's sad, but, I thought he probably, because, we hadn't heard from him in a while, so I thought he may have been somewhere good and clean, but come to find out, there you go, he wasn't clean, and he's in a mobile home, girl, all the money and stuff. That what happens too when you get on drugs. Drugs take your money, baby. But I will say this, I'm going to always say
everything else.
Yes, I'm going to never say never, honey, because never is such a long, long time. But, hopefully and prayerfully, that don't, be something that I have to resort to, honey, because, it's just sad.
I hope not, Gary. But you know what? I really hope that he doesn't do jail time. Like, he needs to go to a rehab facility. He needs to go to get help. Probably. I hope they don't send him.
Well, they let him out of jail, so he was out on bond. So hopefully he don't go back to jail. But that's because jail doesn't really help; it just make it worse, though. But it's just a sad thing, honey. I don't know. I don't understand drugs. I often wonder how it happens, but I don't really understand it. But we just have to.
So you've never done any.
Bitch, I ain't never smoked weed.
Ever.
No.
Nothing.
Never. Nothing.
Never?
No. And everybody, when I went to the council deal, everybody was talking about, you need to smoke some weed and you need to do this. But I've always been scared that, honey, that it would be a gateway. Start doing weed, want another high, then you wind up doing something else. And I like clothes too much and stuff like that, baby. So I can't be really giving my clothes money away. Baby, you be
selling your clothes and shit.
Thank you, bitch. Honey, like a crackhead. Here, girl, you want to buy this beautiful Calvin Klein for $2?
See, that's a no. Please don't. No, I have never done like hard drugs, but I've always been scared. Not that I would become addicted, more so that then I would like have a heart attack or something. Like that's what I always think that it would just be something that's just that it's just going to take me out the first time I try it. So I was always like, no. Now cannabis, we could talk about. We could do a whole show about the benefits of that.
I would love. I've been wanting to try, but I'm just scared too. So, and they say try with somebody who you could trust. So I don't know. It might, and then with me being bipolar, I might can't take that because it might have my ass jumping off the roof.
But they have different. That's why you need a card, okay? Because they have different strains for you. So certain strains may not be right for you. Now there are certain people who I know who can't smoke any type of strain because they become paranoid.
Okay, you see,
they just mess up the whole. I hope you're the paranoid type that would be.
Yes.
I think you'll have something that'll just ease you. Just ease you. See, I don't drink like that anymore. I socially do a little something, but I don't. But speaking of family dysfunction, what is going on? What is up with celebrities putting like their personal shit on social media for everyone to see? I'm talking about DaBaby and his baby mama, Danny Lee, because I have no idea why they went live. They were arguing over the actual baby.
Yeah.
And putting it all out there. He done called the police on her and she done got kicked out with a 3-month-old. I'm like, why do celebrities do that?
Because you know why,
Big? Beyonce and them. Beyonce will never let you see any type of shit that's going. It's just certain celebs that's just like, nah, that's not for the public.
But you know what, Vic? That's why you need to tell them, honey, they need to call Better Help, honey. That's what they need. That's what they need,
do.
baby.
Now,
Better help, baby,
will help a lot of people, especially if you are dealing with a lot of dysfunction. Maybe you might be dealing with anxiety, depression. You know, this podcast right here is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
you might want to check them out at betterhelp.com/I said it, because you just think of it. I always look at it like I was always kind of scared to go face to face with a therapist. I felt like I would be more comfortable online, you know, doing it outside of just being in person. And, you know, sometimes you just need that help.
Yeah, because you know,
better help.
And yeah, because believe it or not, though, honey, Big, what people are realizing that BetterHelp is a customized online therapy, honey, and it offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions, honey, with your therapist. So you can just, you don't even have to see anyone on camera. You don't even have to see anyone, honey, on camera if you don't want to, child. Now, it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. That's the part I like. Because you know how much money I've been paying my damn therapist? I had to pay a lot of coin, babe. And these girls don't take insurance, honey. So, honey, I tell you that. And it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. And, honey, you can get start communication with your therapist in under 48 hours.
So you invest in so many other things. Why not invest in your mind? Like I said, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And, you know, our There I Said It listeners will get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/I said it, right?
Yes, baby. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/I said it, honey. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/I said it.
And I think it's important to note that, you know, going to therapy doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. I think a lot of people have this
That's how we used to think,
mindset,
you know that.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing wrong with me. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. And this means that you're investing in a healthy mindset. So take control of it, y'all. And listen, get that 10% off, okay? Your first month. BetterHelp.com/I said it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
Yeah, because Vic, it's helping me and your ass, honey, okay?
No, seriously. I've always been the type that's like, all right, I don't need to go talk to somebody. But therapy has been one of the best things that I could have ever done. And I try to get more people to do it because shit, we are going through a lot right now. We're still in a pandemic, okay? And a lot of people don't understand what's wrong with them. Maybe the seasons are changing. So seasonal depression and all of that, you might need to go, you know, talk to somebody.
Yeah. But what else, girl? What's cooking?
So, you know, this tragedy that happened at Astroworld, there are over, and I expected there to be a lot of lawsuits, but I was just reading that there are over 100 lawsuits, you know, for Astroworld. And then like in the same kind of article, I saw that Drake spent $1 million at the strip club the next day. So a lot of people are looking at, you know, Drake and all these people. Do you feel that the artist, is it because Drake did perform there? And I think that that's when things started to kind of, you know, go crazy. I think that they need to investigate, number one, how these big events are set up, because I think this is going to change how festivals are even put together at this point.
Yeah, we talked to a lawyer, and the lawyer was saying something, and I'm trying to recollect what the lawyer was saying, what she was saying to us, but like she was saying, these people could sue, anybody could sue.
Yeah.
But you still got to prove, that
negligence,
the guilt, the burden,
things like that.
What have you. But because like with Drake have the right to spend his $1 million at the strip club. He may have not even known what had happened at the time. He was just commissioned, to be on the show and stuff. He didn't, because like they say, when you go on the show, honey, like Drake, trust me, honey, his lawyers put it in print. We're more than sure to let him know if anything was to happen within his knowledge or whatever, like that, honey, he would not be held responsible. So I'm sure that's all, somewhere now. And like they say, if you read the back of your ticket tells you, girl, we're not responsible or whatever. So, but I don't know. It's just interesting, though. I don't think that guy set out to do that intentionally, but, things happen and, we just got to see how this all play out.
And that's been the big headline anyway. It's going to be, oh, well, Travis went to this after party afterwards, and Drake spent all this money. But is this going to change how do you go to festivals? Have you been to festivals? Because that's never been like my thing. So
no,
I was like, yeah, I probably would think twice about going. Now let me ask you this, Gary, before we wrap it up. Because I know you don't like to talk about being in love and this, but have you truly been in love? Because Ari Lennox took to social media and she said that she has never been in love. And you'll be surprised how many grown women, good and grown, have never been in love. I'm like, wow. Like, I think I've been in lust a lot. I've been in love maybe once or twice, but I think most women have been in lust and they consider that being in love. What you think?
Because I don't really know how to even feel to say you're in love. I think I was more so in lust, or I was in like.
So you've never loved anyone that you been with?
I loved her, but I think sometimes we may use love in the wrong context.
Did you say you loved her? Are you saying that you?
No, I said sometimes we may use love in the wrong context. I don't know if I was in love or not. I may have liked strong, but you say you're in love because that's a lack of a better word. So, but I don't know if I was in love or in lust, like you said. So I don't know.
Oh, wow. I hope none of your exes are watching this.
Girl, please, bitch, I had number 2. And hell, they got somebody else.
More than 2 exes, Gary.
No, I have not. Honestly, I have not. 2.
So then, what was the other situations? Yeah. They were just like talking situations or situations?
Yeah, they were like fuck buddies.
Oh.
No, they were fuck buddies, and that was it.
Okay. Wow. Gary, I see. We're going to have to get you in love. Yeah, we're going to have to get you in love at some point.
What did Rolls Royce say? You abandoned me. Love don't live
anymore. And on that note, it's time to go. There, he said it. So I hope any of your exes that are watching, listen, you was just a good time in the sheets with Gary.
Yes. Honestly, Vic. Yes, ma'am, honey. I'm still, now I want love. Now I want more love and compassion, but that's another show. But anyway, child, Vic, it was beautiful.
Yes. And I love you, Gary. Okay.
And I love you too. See, that's a different kind of love. I really like intimate love, but if I can't have intimate love, I'll have physical and emotional.
And that's our goal, is to get you in love. You don't even know what's going down behind the scenes, Gary. We are going to get you in love. Okay.
Oh,
we're going to get you in love. And I can't wait.
Oh. And before we go to, because I was just told about, Gary, why don't you get on some of these sites? But Vic, I don't want to put my picture on there, but maybe I need to get off of that and just put my damn picture on. Oh, yes. Wait, and I didn't know you got to pay for that. I ain't trying to pay for that.
No, so here's the thing though. If you pay for it, just think. If you are paying for this service, the people that are actually spending their coins to pay for it and be on there, they're not just wasting their money. They're on there for a purpose. So you know that person is serious if they do pay to have this service. Now, some of the sites are free, but if you actually pay to get a little bit in depth,
more quality,
and you can tailor it to the type of man you looking for. Okay. He got to be this height. He got to be do this. And put a little and boom. And then you can go on dates. Oh my gosh, this is going to be This is gonna be great.
We'll see.
I cannot wait.
Yes.
Cannot wait. Thank y'all for watching and listening to There I Said It. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. New episodes each and every Wednesday. There I Said It. Thank y'all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy night. La 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 la. Ooh. Better help, baby.
La 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 la.